I'm keen to discuss a article I came across, which I've also put on my blog, called Men Are Lost. Here's a Map Out of the Wilderness by Christine Ember. And just to summarize, I'll get straight to the point. This talks about toxic masculinity, the idea of toxic masculinity. And it asks, if toxic masculinity were such a negative thing, then how come so many people are seeking possibly harmful role models or masculine role models according to traditional masculine norms? And I found this really interesting because this article doesn't, well, it addresses things other articles don't tend to talk about at all. So here's the conclusion. I don't want to, unless you want to read this yourself, I thought we could just analyze this conclusion ourselves. So I found it really interesting, the first paragraph. What critics miss is that if there were nothing valid at the core of these constructs, they wouldn't command this sort of popularity. People need codes for how to be human. And when those aren't easily found, they'll take whatever is offered, no matter what else is attached. Now, this, of course, brings into questions of identity, of psychology, and I can start thinking, once again, of many things which I've learned in class about identity, whether social identity, personal identity. But it says here that a vision of certain traditional qualities may be expansive rather than reductive. And it's important for there to be varieties of masculinity that don't deny female value and agency, which certain ideas are now doing as social media advances. So, as the author wrote, in their ideal, the mainstream could embrace a model that acknowledges male particularity and difference, but does not denigrate women to do so. It's a vision of gender that's not androgynous, but still equal, and relies on character, not just biology. I found that line really beautiful, and I'll just keep reading. And it acknowledges that certain themes, protector, provider, even procreator, still resonate with many men and should be worked with, not against. Now, the rest of the conclusion does agree that the implementation of this will be slow, empathy will be required, and there might be difficulties in pushing these ideas forwards. But I found this really interesting because this provided a perspective on a topic which I haven't often seen in research and literature, and I would be really interested to see what your opinions are. So please do email me, comment below, or contact me on a social media platform. My email is vedant@vedantjm.com. And do let me know what your thoughts on this are. And I will link this article below if you would like to read it with further depth. But do explore it and do let me know what your thoughts are. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content in the future about psychology, gender inequality, and self-defense. Thank you.